You're listening to the Gag On This podcast.
I see you standing up and I want to knock you down.
For a second, we're good. There we go. I know you hate that, Nick.
Well, especially
you don't like being filmed, Nick? It can be kind of fun.
No, it's when our guest says something slightly racist. I'll usually be like, by the way, we're recording. And they're like, oh, edit that shit.
No.
But now I can't do that.
You would think CharRon would keep people from doing that, but from saying the racist shit. But Danny says it anyway.
The best is when CharRon fucking tests her and he's just like, what are you going to say? Come on.
And she fails every time. It's great.
All right. Welcome to the Gag On This podcast. Episode description. We'll have the show and guest social media. Let's see. Subscribe to our YouTube page. Hear the episode 2 days before it is released. Like and follow us on all social media. Like what you hear. Leave a review. Hate what you hear. I don't know. Move to Palestine. I hear that's popping off again. My name.
4th of July all the time there.
Oh, yeah.
So I've heard.
The Rockets red glare.
I am Big Nick. Danny D is not here. She has something better to do. But we are joined by, I fucking brain fart, Vice President of the Sacramento Poets Society, all around good guy, CharRon.
What's up?
And I didn't introduce my Portuguese lover because he is actually the guest along with Mike Gray from the Stand Up Dads. And we are joined with a special guest, Annie. Woo!
It's just
What's
nested
up?
guests.
Yeah.
I love the Portuguese lover.
Yeah, which one is your Portuguese lover? Or are they both? And you just outed yourself.
No, Rob is. Mike's not my style. I like him thick.
Oh, I mean, Mike is a pretty good power bottom, so you can, you want to switch it up.
He just cries.
Just assuming that Rob's the top. You can correct me if I'm wrong.
Either way, I just lay there.
I was going to say, I don't see Rob doing much motion.
Nah. It's like, I'll just do it myself. Thanks. This is what happens when you turn 50, man.
This is what I
Annie,
look for? Wow.
Yep.
Annie, introduce yourself a little bit. What do you, I mean, don't say where you work.
Oh, no, God.
Yeah, that would be bad.
I
But
work for a agency that will be anonymous.
well, just the fact that you said agency, I'll probably edit that shit out.
You know what? One of the perks of working for them is like we can never get fired. And I've already well past my probation. So they know me. They know the bullshit I'm up to. So it's fine.
Well,
Just edit it so it says she works for Anonymous and leave it at that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I also work for Anonymous. So I know what you're talking about. All right.
You need to have like a separate clip of you just like edit or something when people are saying stuff that you can't.
Oh no! Sometimes they'll hit me up and say, "Hey, you probably should edit A, B, and C." And then sometimes I'm just like, "Yeah, we'll edit that."
I just love when we drop a name like 40 minutes in, and Nick's like, "Fuck!" Now I got to go in and listen to this and edit.
Annie, there was one time I said somebody I work with. I said their last name, and Rob, being the dick he is, repeated that name over and over and over, and then
throughout the podcast,
and then to the end, and then at the end of it, he said it again. So I had to fucking find that shit and edit it. Fucking cock.
That's
Nothing like free publicity, though.
Yeah. Well,
I bet your coworker didn't know they were the star of a podcast.
No.
That's flattering. It's real flattering.
Well, Annie, did you know that I used to put embarrassing facts about Mike in the podcast at the beginning because he didn't listen?
No, I want to know one of his embarrassing facts. I normally have to get them from a 6-year-old. So you probably have like 50 years of shit on him that I'd love to know about.
Well, I've only known him for 42.
way longer than I've been alive.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so like in the middle of the thing, I would just add in. It's like, oh, did you know that I even had Owen involved? Like, do you know what my Uncle Mike's nickname was when he was growing up?
Pickle.
You know, it's Pickle. I think I dropped a name of his first of a crush that he had in high school. I'm trying to remember what else. Oh, I talked about how when he married us, your nose hair were going crazy.
Oh yeah.
What was great was he knew I wasn't listening, and then it was, I hate that feeling. It's when he'll go and say like, "Oh, did you listen to the last couple podcasts?" It's like, you know damn well I didn't. What the hell? Like, scrambling to go and see what's on there. Like,
So I used it as a threat.
that you did that too with the one where, yeah, I thought it was an empty threat, and he freaking followed through on it, and in like grand fashion, like Owen was on it. Everything.
Yeah, but then it started getting mean, so I had to stop. Although I could start it again. He's frozen. He can't hear me.
I was about to say, should I take a screenshot? Because that's actually like a beautiful picture. She's like looking lovingly at him.
I think it's more of I think there's an eye roll in there.
Maybe. I wonder if we just... there they are.
Hey,
weird because we could hear you the whole time, but yeah, I don't know what's going on.
No, you're good now.
All right. Let's get into it, guys. Annie
is Mike's underage lover.
Yeah.
Don't say my name, because then he's going to get arrested and he'll never be able to work at a school again.
Oh, you have to do the voice.
Yeah, don't say my name, Rob. How it's not fun.
It's so messed up. Yeah.
You just don't like it because it's true. It's always hard looking at ourselves in the mirror. Literally.
Yeah,
metaphorically.
Yeah, tell him how you were going to say it. Like, it sounds like where you're like right out of high school. Like, we didn't meet in high school.
He was my teacher. But he was like so respectful, and he waited until I was 18. Wink, wink.
CharRon, by the way, this is a joke. I see your eyes getting wide as shit. This is all a joke.
What
dude.
is happening?
It's not a joke.
Can I get in trouble as an accessory?
He kept me locked in the basement until I agreed to date him and say that I liked cartoons and Harry Potter.
Oh God, fucking right in the dollar jar.
That one of the same. I mean, they're like neither. How dare you?
Annie, I have a question for you.
I might have an answer.
Did you know that Mike walks around with a purse?
Yeah. And It's got a Hufflepuff sticker on it.
Oh,
yeah.
good
Really
Lord.
Embarrassing. It's also
an art bag. It has art supplies in it. It is definitely a man bag. It is not a purse.
No, it's definitely
got a sass
purse, because I used to have one that size. And I would put my shit in it. It was tiny like that, and I would use it whenever I go clubbing to like put lip gloss and like my fake IDs and shit in there.
Hey, Robert's on. We grabbed lunch today. He's like, go grab. Oh, you bringing your purse with you, are you?
He has to bring his coloring books because he's saying that he needs to color instead of be present with you.
Mm-hmm. No, he was good about it.
Was he?
Yeah, Mike was actually very present today. It was good.
Oh, good job, Pick.
I don't even think he looked at the phone while we were talking. It was good.
No Tinder swiping. Good job.
I don't have to.
Oh.
But usually I was going to draw. Some stuff, but yeah.
I picture you getting like the kids menu so you can color just for that purpose.
Yeah.
I do that with my kid stuff.
Do you really?
Yeah.
We did that. We did that when we went to Universal Studios. His kid had the kid menu and we totally stole it from her so we could color on it.
Because Ollie's at the age now where it's not cool.
So
that menu. She's like, why did I get this menu?
We went to Bubba Gump's and drew Forrest Gump getting killed.
Nice.
Yeah. It was a really good bonding moment.
Yeah, that's not going to need therapy at all.
Therapy is great. I love therapy. I've been going for years. I never want to leave. Totally stable.
Obviously not working since you're sitting next to Mike.
He called you a trigger.
I'm a trigger.
You're a trigger.
So, Annie, what's it like to only learn about 9/11?
Ouch. Ouch.
It's great because I still have my youthful glow. Like today when I went to the smoke shop, the guy didn't believe I was 21 or older.
Nice.
It was nice. I was proud.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was. And then I got free stuff.
Nice.
All right, so I got some stuff. What do you want, CharRon? He is looking confused.
Age 21, 22, 23. What are we going here?
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet.
I'm serious. I'm
How old are
truly
you?
asking questions.
19.
Oh, bitch.
19?
Do we have to watch our language? Do you need a sitter?
No.
I'll be 30 in October.
Look at CharRon, just a thumbs up. He's looking right at Mike like, yeah, good job, buddy. I gotta say, I do have the most respect for you, Mike, because I'm only 36, and I probably couldn't even keep up with a 30-year-old like sexually. Like, there's no fucking
You're
way.
doing a really good job.
Yeah, no, like So mad props to you, Mike.
He has the baldo to thank.
What to think?
Baldo. Oh God.
Should we show him the baldo now?
Sure, show him the baldo.
Yeah, what is the
What's a
baldo?
baldo?
It's a horrific invention.
It's something that's going to change possibly your bedroom life forever.
Is it better than a vibrating cock ring?
No.
Oh, totally, dude. This
No.
gives
Oh,
you
let me
the
see.
ball orgasm.
See, I'm really kinky and I haven't heard of this.
The bald dildo.
Oh,
You'd
it
have
goes
to-
on your
Yes,
Yeah.
go on your sack.
So first of
it
all,
goes on your sack and then you put your dick in there.
no,
It's like
no.
a dick cage.
No,
put your balls in
you
it.
put your balls in there. Your dick's hanging.
balls in it.
Oh,
Your limp junk is hanging over it while you're banging her with your balls.
oh.
But you have to
So
shave them,
Nick,
Mike.
have you used that? And do you recommend it?
Recommend it.
I have not used it.
But they do have testimony.
They've
they do.
declined our offers for sponsorship.
Yes, they did.
They did.
Fuckers.
Should do it. Grinder offered you a sponsorship. You should so do it.
Oh, if Grinder,
We'd
Tinder,
take it.
anybody, yeah, I would take that shit.
Totally take it.
Any of them, yeah.
Fucking
I
A.
can't believe Baldo said no. What the? Come on.
Yeah, we're not their
They're
demographic,
British.
if you can believe it.
Well, whose balls did you show first? Because I mean, you got to get the most attractive looking sack if you want to get
Not
that
here.
sponsorship.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know about Mike's, but mine ain't nothing to write home about. I got one, I think, that's still like up there. Yes, CharRon, it's up there. It's not descended.
I don't believe it.
Have you tried
about
like
this before.
fishing for it and scooping it out?
I have.
No
No,
luck.
no joke, I have. It's quite, yeah, it sucks. Because I'll be like, one. There it is. I'm like in my guts.
Oh, dude.
There it is.
That's more than I ever wanted to know about you.
All right.
This is great, guys. We're bonding. I like it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
how did we not know it was gonna go somewhere that you didn't want to hear something when we start with? You want to see what the Baldo is?
Oh yeah.
Then it ends in tears. Yeah.
All right. So since we
Usually
got,
it's you that's crying. This time it's Rob. Oh, how the tables have turned.
since we got the stand-up dads, we got pretty much. I'm the only one without kids. I felt.
Don't have kids.
Yeah, that's what Rob says every goddamn episode. Like Mike says something about Harry Potter on every stand-up dads episode. Rob says something about kids on every gag episode.
Don't have them.
Does he
Especially-
have a jar about kids?
Oh, we should start one.
I have a vasectomy money jar that I could bring back into life.
Every time you speak of kids.
Put money towards the vasectomy.
You need another one.
Fuck you.
Another kid? Another vasectomy?
He needs another kid.
No.
He's all fuck you.
What, you
can
want to talk
have-
about his fuck trophies? I mean, he keeps saying that.
Yeah.
he was the first person I knew that said fuck truck. I was like, what the hell you mean? Like, I'm a fuck truck and running around it. I was like, that's so wrong. And I looked at my kid and said, yeah, I get your point. Yeah.
It's a consolation prize. But
Jesus Christ. Owen's going to listen to this when he's like 16.
no, he's not. He's gonna be like, my dad was such a fucking loser. I'm not going to listen to this crap.
Oh, you know.
He's going to get to be, he's going to get to be on his friend's podcast and he's going to be like, do you know what I was called when I was a kid? Trophy.
Podcasts are going to still be a thing.
I don't know.
Probably not. They're probably going to be obsolete.
You'll be dead. It's already
like
30 degrees hotter everywhere.
You'll be dead.
First of all,
I've got like 19 years left.
really? Wow.
The age gap. He's got
19?
like almost 20 years on me. Yeah, I'm 19.
Well, I'm saying no.
Oh,
19.
she's 29.
Legal. 19's legal. Okay, thanks.
So wait, Mike, you're 49?
I will be
You will be.
in September. Yeah.
That is so weird to me. Like, you were done with college pretty much when she popped out.
Oh yeah, this is a
No,
game
he
that
was
Robert
starting
really
college.
enjoys.
They graduated from high school before I was even born.
Mhm.
I bet you love going to this moment. It's just like, remember when you were doing this? I was this. I'm like, yeah, I remember that. That's some bullshit. I remember doing so much.
No, he likes it because he's like, yeah, I get to bang that later. Like, this is it's a win for him. For me, it means I peaked in high school.
I bet you try to enjoy modems when you heard the modem sound of internet back in the days.
She doesn't even know what a modem is.
She doesn't know what that is.
Yep, that's what I'm
Didn't know any
saying.
of that.
Do you know what America Online is?
Yes, I actually had that.
You had an AOL account? Wow.
I did. It came out when I was in elementary school.
Yeah, but did it come with a CD? We remember the internet came on a goddamn CD.
CD.
I think there was a C. I don't know. I was really little. I don't remember.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I remember when it came on a floppy disk. Fuck you
I
guys.
was gonna say that's what's funny. That just dated us to him when he said it came on a CD. I was like, floppy disk,
I had
maybe a
a
zip drive.
1200 baud modem.
My mom had floppy disks, and I remember I used them like once for a school project, and then they were like done for, and everything was on CDs.
So this is my question. What do you mean by flop? Do you mean a 3.5 hard disk, or are you talking about the 5
He's
quarter
talking about
flop?
the big ones.
No, they're not. They're talking about the little
They're talking
hard
I'm
about
talking
ones.
about the little one. Yeah,
Yes.
the big ones. My mom had a computer that had that thing,
See,
but my
I
mom
remember
had
the
one of
reel to
those.
reel.
I just heard like big ones, 3.5, and then I started thinking about dicks.
Sadly,
She
the
needs-
big ones are
she
only
needs a
5
bag of
inches.
dicks, don't
So
we used to have those.
We did. I still have a couple bag of dicks.
they were not good.
No, had no flavor.
It was not.
All right.
They don't like the taste of their dicks.
Yeah, that would be too much. I feel like my attention span would not handle
bag is
like
too much.
I'd be like, do I like focus on first? Too many.
Well,
Keep
you
it
just,
at like 2, maybe 3 maximum.
well, they're not big dicks. I mean,
They're like sunflower seeds.
yeah, they're probably Rob size.
Hey, don't put all that pressure on me.
All right, so we got parents on here. I'm the only one without kids. Annie,
Nope.
these people know it. You don't. I don't know much about kids, birthing process. Like the vagina was a mystery to me until 2 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
With your wife for how long?
Seriously.
she loves me for my personality. What can I say?
Just find the clit and you'll be okay. Have you
I heard-
found that yet?
I heard that's a myth.
It's not.
Yeah, I heard it's a myth.
Definitely not.
I know there's a bean. There's a little bean.
Like the bean.
Click the bean.
But so yeah, I didn't know. You probably know this. What's it called? Meconium?
Meconium.
Oh, the meconium. Yeah, the meconium fluid.
That nasty ass first week of poop.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know. I didn't know women's taint tears like that.
Not
was
all the
new
time.
to me. So I have some questions for everybody. on like, what would you do if this happened kind of thing.
Okay.
So let's say you're watching.
What would you do if your taint tore?
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh, our taint is huge in comparison. Your shit's like a centimeter away. And then you get mad at us for sticking it in the wrong hole. It's like, it's so fucking close.
Yourself, I won't get mad.
Mike, I love this chick. She's awesome.
I got Nick's approval. Yeah. It's like the only thing ever he's approved of me.
I'm a slut.
Aren't we all are?
All right. So if you're watching the baby alone, it's just you, and the baby's like maybe, I don't know, 10 months or so, and you got to take a shit. Do you take the baby in with you just in case like the baby gets into stuff? Or
Yes.
You do? You take it in when you're taking a shit.
I have held my kid while shitting so many times. Yeah.
I remember bringing the stroller just to keep him right next to the door while I keep the door open so I can take one.
Yep.
If anything ever pops up.
So that's a thing, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Well, you got to be ready. You never know.
Well, like if you're in your house, I guess if they're in their little play thing, you could wheel that to the door.
Yeah.
But if you're out and about, that baby's going to be sitting on you while you're taking it up.
That's
No, the
another
worst-
level of intimacy I don't think I'm ready for.
No, the worst is like when you're out shopping and you got to take a shit and you got to bring him in with you.
Yeah.
You're in a public stall, just like, okay, you're going to watch me take a shit. And
Yeah.
this is no fun.
This is going to happen.
Yeah. I don't mind him watching me take a shit, watching me wipe my ass. I don't know why that's the line where it's like, this sucks.
Yeah.
So that's like, that boggles my fucking mind. That's a
No
thing.
privacy when you have a kid.
My mom had a story about my sister that's like a nightmare where she had to go to the bathroom. She had my brother, who at the time I think was like 1, and my sister was probably about 3. And the second she got in there, my sister ran underneath and tried to get out of the bathroom. So she's like, "Stop the little." It's like my sister was like, all her stories are like that, where it's like she tried to get away, but my mom was just like, she'll tell her that story, just that feeling of like, there's no way to get her. Like, if they didn't stop her or, yeah. So luckily, Oli never did nothing like that.
I was in the 60s where no one gave a shit about kids.
I know. Well, and in the 60s, I guess, where they actually would stop the kid for you instead of nowadays just run off with them.
I'm not touching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
Mommy, he touched me. No, I fucking didn't. Get away from me.
Prove it.
I remember that on was the NBC. They had a movie called The Slap. They had a TV show called The Slap, and it was just basically this family all together. Like the uncle or something got mad at his nephew and gave him a slap, and the whole family just lost their freaking mind. And that was the whole premise of the movie.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Wow.
It sounds like punked. That's all it sounds like.
But it was just like that was the name of The Slap. I'm like,
oh no.
Like really? He
was not Hispanic because I'm Mexican. Nope. I got slapped all the fucking time. And nobody gave a shit. It wasn't just your mom too. It was your tias. It was your tios. It was your cousins. Like whoever could get the chancla or whoever could slap you or grab the nearest shit to hit you with. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Wow.
They should change that show to The Beatdown, and then maybe it'd be more interesting.
Yeah, it was a bunch of white people just like going, oh yeah.
Of course it was a bunch of we didn't have to say.
Should I meant to say it? Yeah.
Yeah, white people. We're the worst, aren't we, guys? Well, actually, I think I'm the only white person here. You guys are Portuguese, Hispanic,
Portuguese is white. Fucking it's Western European.
It's really sad.
It's European.
They always count it. Yeah.
Mike's got some kraut in him, so
kraut.
Some kraut.
Yeah, so don't you have German?
My dad's side's got so much stuff that I usually just say I'm half Portuguese and half like hillbilly or redneck.
Wow.
I said I was a hillbilly once, and my dad was like, we didn't live in none of us ever lived in the hills. We're flatlanders.
That makes more sense.
It's inaccurate to call us hillbillies.
Nice. Nice.
All right, so I got another thing to ask you guys.
We didn't have that kind of money. We lived at the bottom. We looked at the rich folks.
We looked at the rich hillbillies on the hill.
This is the valley.
All right. So next question for all the parents here. Is a plastic bag an appropriate toy for a child?
If you want to get rid of it.
That'd be my submit.
It depends, but no, it's not supposed to be.
It depends on what.
I was about to say, what does it depend on, CharRon?
If you want to get rid of them?
Well, that too, but dang it, you know the law kicks in, but you look at that bag with so much disturbance. Just don't put it over your head. Just don't put it over your head. Just don't put it over your head.
Put it over your head.
It's like, look, Dad, I got it over my head. Don't do it.
All right,
I mean, they have like pictures drawn on the bags. Don't put it. It's just. I get all fucking annoyed when I hear about nanny state, but there's times where they're fucking right. Like, you know what? That kid just wasn't meant to be around. I'm sorry.
Oh, that hurts.
It's called Darwinism, Rob.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's like what Louis C.K. say. Like, if your kid has a nut allergy, maybe he shouldn't exist.
Maybe.
Wow.
That's messed up.
Messed up because it's true. All right.
I know. I got a friend that has his son has a chicken allergy. So it's like,
Oh wow.
Fortunate.
yeah. So it's like
That's fucking in everything. And no eggs, no nothing. So does that mean like if you have eggs like in a cake or something like that, would it fuck them up?
Yeah, they'll fuck him up.
Wow.
Wow.
So yeah, he has to go. They have to go new ways. But yeah, he has chicken allergy. I was like, I kind of looked at him like, really? But he'll never have Kentucky Fried Chicken or churches or anything. He's like, nope. He won't know.
Wow.
What a sad life. I would just end it. Like, I'm just going to jump off the tallest building, guys. See ya.
CharRon, how many kids you got?
2. I got one girl and one boy. Girl is 15 and the boy is 5.
Aw.
Oh, I didn't know you had a little guy.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's
I thought you had 2 teens for some reason.
Nah. And the funny thing, I just got the text from the teen saying that she just got back from Disneyland with her mom. It's like,
Cool.
Like, yeah, I was there. Woo. Did you wear your mask? Yeah.
Well, you don't have to wear your mask anymore there, do you?
On certain things. I mean, I know the employees still do, but they keep it around. You're supposed to keep it around.
For the kids, like if she didn't have her vaccination yet, then it's good for them to still have it on. And
15 is such a intense age for a girl.
Yeah, he's
like,
I'm so scared.
I remember when I was 15, because it wasn't that long ago. I just know all the bullshit I was doing.
That's scary.
It is scary. It was every parent's worst nightmare.
I bet Mike is so curious now. He's going to be like, all right, we got to talk after this. What's your number?
Oh, no, he already knows. He already knows all the bullshit I did when I was a teenager.
Yeah, all it does is make me more worried about kid. Well, just like, I'm scared of the teenage years because it depends. Like because my sister as a teenager was crazy. So it depends. It could go either way. I don't know if she's going to be mellow or if she's going to go nuts,
I think she's going to be fine. I was already crazy when I was her age.
Yeah, your kids, I've listened to how she treats you, Mike. Your kid is going to be fucking fine. Your kid is going to scare men. I'll tell you that right now.
My daughter does already.
It will be like that. I think she will be. I'm going to be probably apologizing to whoever she dates because what was that line she said where she told me she was going to make line? Yeah, she was going to make her husband take her name and he better fall in line.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be like, oh my God, man.
Wait, CharRon, here's the kicker though. Mike, how old is she?
She's 10 and a half.
Did you have to think about that?
Yeah.
You did.
Well, I was trying to think how close. I was given the half part. I'm like, did she hit she's 10 and a half. But
fractions take longer to load. You're almost 50.
I still got floppy disks in here,
Wait until about 12. You'll start seeing a change. You'll start going, something's up. It's like,
he's seeing it now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She'll start. Well, 15. And I was like, oh, good gosh, just be cool. That's all I want you to do. Because I remember when she was 7, and me and her mom went to a Chinese restaurant, and this was before my son was born. And she basically, the waitress said to her, "It's like, wouldn't you like to have like a brother or another child, or a sibling?" She's like, "No, they got me. I didn't need anybody else.
Well, I'm not good enough."
But she's like, "What? This is it. This is all it should be. I'm good at everything." I was like, and her mom was just like, "Okay, we'll just eat and never.
We'll just eat our bukkake noodles."
How did she react when she found out about the little brother?
Yeah.
So she met him. She's been around him, and it's funny because to her, it's just she talks about him like he's, yeah, I got a brother, and just keeps on going because it's not a ongoing, it's not an ongoing thing for her. But she also does the same thing about my job. It's like, yeah, my dad's a DJ. He does this stuff. And then her friends like Lou's like, "Oh my God, your dad does clubs and stuff." It's like, yeah, he does all that stuff. What?
He's like a dork.
It's like having a celebrity.
Dads
it's like,
are dorks.
My dad, that's my dad. So freaking what? It's like, okay.
My dad tests sex toys. What do you want?
This is he's a tester. What do you
Does she know that, by the way?
Not that yet.
Sex toys?
I have my own girlfriend has sex toys she gets, and sometimes it has to be put a dick with. So it's like,
What's your favorite one?
I haven't had one yet. Favorite.
What's her favorite one?
She had the one right now that she still regularly uses is a wand. She has a
the wand.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Hitachi.
It's not as big as a Hitachi, but it's small enough where she can get that driving. So.
She don't even need you.
Well, I know. She'd throw that in sometimes. Because it's kind of funny when you fall asleep and you wake up, you're like, well, you weren't going to do it.
Someone making daiquiris?
You weren't going to do it. Shit.
Like you may want to, look at me like you may want a little participate. Like, where am I going to be? It's like,
you hold
watch.
it,
buddy. Hand something.
Yeah, don't you hold
You
it?
hold it and you watch.
You get to hang out.
Yeah, I mean, just like I said, she's now found her G spot. She's like, I found it. Oh my gosh. She's like, yeah, it was my doing. Hello. You still need me.
Wait, all right. So Annie, just so you know, his partner is dominatrix, really into sex. She wrote a book about dominant and submissive, like a workbook. And she's very sexually, what's the word I'm looking for? Intelligent.
Yes.
Me too. She sounds like she could be one of my friends.
That's cool.
But the crazy thing is, knowing Anti-Vice, knowing how sexually active she is, she just now found it. I don't believe that.
Yes.
She lied to you. She just said that to make you feel better.
I thought that same way too.
No, false.
I thought that same way too. I thought that's a freaking lie, but she's really on the money.
She's probably just like, I'm going to be with him the rest of my life. I should probably tell him he found it.
Or is it just the fact that she's gone for whole afternoons that this is something new?
Funny. No, there's some weird truths that she's now like. It's like there's that experienced man, as he points out in her joke, said, I've had a good amount of sample of people. So I have a good sample of men in my perspective. And it's like, and she said, and when she said the joke, and she told people, it's like, so you can see that I have a good sample, a good worth sample. I've been with several thousand men. So I got a good sample. And then they're saying, then she's looking at people going, you can't calculate this. I think your college tuition thoroughly avoided. Like, yeah, probably. That number is very big.
7,000. Jeez.
It's not 7,000. They actually. This is
several.
The several.
Several thousand. That's still a lot.
That's actually a thing. The average sexual partners for a man is only 8.
8?
Wow.
8
Really?
in their whole lifetime. 8.
And what's for women?
I don't know. I gotta ask her.
They have yet to find any to tell the truth.
Their boyfriends are always around, so they can't be honest.
It's always 1.
3.
I heard it was somewhere between like 5 and 7, and the day I learned that is the day I learned I was a whore.
So it says the average number of sexual partners for men and women in the United States is 7.2.
There's got to be a difference by gender.
You would think there'd be a gender. Yeah.
There it is. Click the link.
Oops.
By gender and by country. Let's see who's the whoriest country. They vary by state.
Louisiana got 15.
Louisiana, 15.7. Utah,
Utah's at
2.6. No surprise.
Utah sucks.
Jesus. How does the overall, let's see.
Italy, 5.
Respondents in the UK average 7 partners, while Italy averaged 5.4. Let's see. Data outside the United States and Western Europe.
Really accessible.
Oh, shut up. Let's see. Ooh, how many people lie about their number? Let's see. Wow, men lie more than women?
That doesn't surprise me.
That's surprising.
Men increased it, and then women decreased it.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
So always add like 5 to whatever number the woman gives.
Is it possible to be too conservative or promiscuous?
No, there's no such thing as too promiscuous. It's called being liberated.
Ooh.
I like how, all right, so to be conservative, women said 1.9 partners was too conservative, and men said 2.3.
Damn.
Let's see. Women are generally more flexible than men when it comes to their partner's sexual history, viewing 15.2 partners as too promiscuous. Men said they prefer partners with 14 or less.
If you
Is
need
that
2
true?
commas for your number, it's probably a bit high.
Is that true?
No. Yeah, I don't. I definitely don't want somebody that's only had a couple. That would suck.
That would, yeah.
You gotta stop dating younger women, Mike.
They're just getting the mix of it.
I've had more than a couple.
So like this is like a no-brainer. It's important to share your sexual history, like whether or not you've had any STIs. No fucking shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to itchy crotch and find out about it later.
81% says in the first
Something
month.
to talk about in the first 8 months.
8 months. Most relationships are over by then.
Oh shit! How likely are you to get an STI from a new partner? Let's see. Wow, 1 million
They didn't give you
STIs
a
are acquired
percentage.
every single day. No, they didn't. Look at that. Isn't any data? Wow, they still use dental dams?
Oh, yes.
I've never used a dental dam.
Do you know what one is?
You don't.
Yes, I know what a dental dam is.
Whoa, calm down.
We didn't think you needed to use it for unless you were on the other side, Tip.
I go both ways.
Even better.
And I have never used a dental dam.
Wait, what is use an inside or outside condom during anal sex? What the hell is an inside condom?
I know.
Goes in your asshole.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? I don't.
Look it up.
Just
Inside
like
condom.
picture shoving a glove in there.
Shit.
There's an
YouTube's
outside
going to
one.
knock us for that
an
picture of a
outside
dick. That's not good.
Oh, there it is.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
So is it just a
Afraid
regular?
that shit would get lost.
I think it's got enough overhang that it's just, it'd be like you're banging a glove.
I don't know. I mean, when shit gets crazy, I don't want to be having to like scoop some latex out of my pussy afterwards. That does not sound like a good time.
How
Look at that.
crazy can
Don't
it get in
Use
40
your teeth or
seconds?
scissors.
Use your teeth or scissors.
I'm
like
assuming that you
that
can
one.
like grab the ends and then pull it out and then wrap it up and just like how guys take theirs off. Well, some do, right?
Some just leave them on as like a trophy.
You gotta do that walk of
I
shit.
haven't had
disgusting.
sex.
Men are
That
Did it
walk to
right.
the bathroom to get it off.
I mean, it's happened to me when I was fucking wasted. I just passed out and woke up, and there it was.
You.
Oh, really? I'm the only one here? Jeez, fuck.
Oh,
you
I'm not
guys.
saying. I'm just remembering those days and ew.
You're all crusty. Yeah. All right. We got some cool random topics to cover. Don't worry, CharRon, they're not racist in any way. Nothing about dumb white people putting chicken on a Juneteenth fucking menu. Before we get in,
Was that covered in another episode?
yes.
Last week.
Oh,
IKEA decided to celebrate Juneteenth. They were going to put fried chicken and watermelon on their menu.
Oh, that's not racist.
That was in
my
Georgia.
God.
The best was then they were like, okay, we should probably modify it. So they put collard greens instead.
And mac and cheese.
Meatloaf. They changed it for meatloaf.
You just got to hit all food groups.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Get
All
the
right.
whole pyramid in there.
Before we get into our random topics, Annie, do you have anything to plug? Like social
Mike's
media?
Plug your comic.
Anything to plug? Oh, I was thinking about like
Happy
sex
homicide.
toys. I'm
Yeah,
still
no.
on.
Mike's butt.
Do you have anything you like about plug?
I mean, yes, I do have something you can plug. I have multiple things you can plug later.
Oh, wait, I got a question before we move on. So Danny D says if she pegs a man, she will lose all respect for him. What do you think of that, Annie?
I don't know, man. I've told Mike I was going to peg him several times, and he's absolutely against it. I would lose respect for him.
I don't want anything.
I mean, if he cried afterwards, I might be like, wow, moment's gone. This isn't fun.
He just curls up in a ball.
Hold
And he's
up.
like, just leave
It's
me
a
alone.
vulnerable moment. It is a vulnerable moment. You're in a vulnerable position.
Afterwards, aftercare is important. Your dominatrix
Yes.
girlfriend knows about aftercare. It's very
Yes.
important.
Yes.
She'll start you off with a
Lose all
chapstick,
respect.
Mike.
I don't want. She'll work her way up. No, thank you.
You just start with the pinky and, just gradually
No.
and you get
No, we-
loomed.
We already know Mike isn't into that. We had this conversation before on Gag On This.
That was the
Yeah,
one
but
where
if the roles were reversed, he'd be like, yeah, I'll fuck you in the ass. What's up, baby?
If you go that route, I'm just gonna let you know. Let her have an enema, basically ready for cleaning up everything,
Oh.
because you will get shitty results.
wow.
Not always. Not always.
Not always.
Dude, that's no. I'm not about to be like, hey, let's do anal, but first go get an enema, go do this, go do that. Like, I'm not
That's
going
what
to plan.
porn stars do.
You have to get yourself just a prep job before you go in there.
No, you just push it farther
Start with
down.
the butt plug. Get the nice
You know,
little
that's what I'm saying. You
pointy
get the butt
ones.
plug. Yeah, there is a blood plug, so you can get the muscles relaxed for the whole treatment. But what I'm saying is, yeah.
I'm just
if you're
glad you
gonna-
can't smell porn.
Oh,
Especially 2 girls, 1 cup.
That
That was it's probably humid and just yeah.
Really humid.
Have you
My
seen that?
dad
Andy?
showed me that.
Oh, really?
I've never seen that.
My biological dad showed me 2 girls, 1 cup. He's like, hey, look what I saw. And I'm like, fuck the fucker.
Wow.
Oh, it sounds like
Is
That's
it
a
really
daddy-daughter
bad?
moment.
Great.
it's something that's going to be shown to you on the Stand Up Dad's podcast for the next episode.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, or
Let's
not.
watch Mike's reaction to 2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah,
It'll be
I've
like
seen it.
Dan Smith.
Yeah. Oh
That
no.
was-
Yeah,
Who's that?
we Dan the can't stand up comedian. We popped his cherry with it, and he was disgusted.
But it's the funniest is listening to is like, well, they have nice boobies. And he's like, oh, what did it do? He's like, oh God. Oh no. You just hear that.
And then what's great is he's like, okay, I'm done. And then he looks again, and he's like, oh no.
Why are you showing me this?
Why did you do this to me?
I think the worst one I saw, there was like this guy and he like jammed like a glass bottle up his ass and then it broke.
Oh,
Mike's
No.
I saw
actually related to our random.
I was about
one
to
of our
say, I
random
was like, that's a
topics.
pretty good segue.
Are we talking about butt stuff?
We're talking
Go for
about
it.
just stuff
all
in
sorts
general.
of stuff.
Yeah, orifices at large.
Okay.
But before we do,
Go ahead.
plug your comic. If you have social media, you can plug that.
Yep. You can follow me on Instagram _Annie. Are you okay? Or Happy Homicide.
well, even better.
Happy Homicide. It's a comic that Mike makes me do. And if I don't do one, he beats me.
Ouch.
But the
I
plot
loved your
twist is
coupon
that
book.
I like it.
I loved your coupon book that you did with your comic.
Oh,
That was really
yes.
cool.
Yes. It's what's actually going to happen when he cashes them in. It was a warning.
She did a coupon book for me for Father's Day.
Oh,
And it was funny little comics like, what was it? Oh yeah, one was a blind date, but it was a picture of a character like with one person with a blindfold and the other one's pushing him closer to like an open grave. It's all just a little close, just a little farther. Yeah, it was all like dark humor coupons, which are funny. Yeah, from the heart. That's what the Happy Homicide comics like. It was just funny. Yeah, it keeps it interesting. She might kill me. She might keep me around.
Might take a brick to your windshield. Never know.
Yeah.
So if I remember right, is happy spelled with an I or a Y?
BHAPPI _ homicide.
So, and you're a cartoonist also?
Nope. I was just fucking around on his iPad and he's like, these are really good. And I was like, no, they're not. You're fucking me. Of course you're going to say they're good.
They're funny, see?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I like that he's all stabbed. That's from yeah, but look at some of these ones.
I like the offset eyes.
True friendship never dies.
Yeah, I like the ones out there like, now he only has eyes for me.
Where's that? Oh.
Yeah.
Right there.
Good Lord, woman. Jesus.
That's why I was like, I love these ones. Oh, yeah. Two can keep us.
Oh, good
I
Lord.
love that.
You can keep a secret if one of them is dead.
Yeah. What the hell? Now you're grounded, mommy.
Scary.
Jesus.
This is awesome.
I'm a little concerned.
Mike, blink 3 times if you need help.
We have really morbid senses of humor.
I love this one. I thought we should make a shirt of the other one this one's good, but I see you when you sleep.
You know what? If you were older, you probably would have came up with a script for boxing Helena.
I don't know what that is.
Oh God, it's this crazy dude. Like he falls in love with a girl and in order to keep her, he starts chopping her limbs off and literally keeps her in a box and keeps her alive. And she watches him bang other women and all this stuff. It's fucking.
So she's a cuck. I respect that. Good for her.
Not by choice. He cut off her arms and legs.
She might have liked it. She might have learned to like it. It's an acquired taste.
No, it's not.
It's not as wild as the Jacksons. That one was wild.
Strange things about the Johnsons.
The Johnsons, yes. Oof.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I haven't either. I haven't seen. When did Boxing Helena come out?
Oh, like in the 80s?
Oh, yeah. It was before I was born.
Yeah.
When were you born? 90 something?
91.
Oh, not bad.
God, so you don't even remember the riots or OJ Simpson? You don't remember watching OJ just drive for hours?
No, I was 3 when he did that. I wasn't watching the news.
What's the earliest memory you have as far as news stuff happening?
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
I do remember that. I remember 9/11. I think I was in 5th grade when 9/11 happened. And then I do remember Bill Clinton. I remember
just
Clinton
that he existed?
Elected. Mostly that he existed. But I think I was 1 or 2 maybe when he got elected.
Yeah, you were little.
I was a baby.
I still remember Gerald Ford.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Nope. I know he's a president, but way before my time.
Yeah, I think he's way before CharRon's time, too.
I was born in the 70s. But he was what?
He was from 74 to 76.
Yeah.
Well,
you were around.
Oh, I was around. Yeah.
Carter
I was seeing Star Wars in the theater.
It's like a living piece of history is right next to me.
That's right. I seen Star Wars in the theater.
You're like a dinosaur.
I'm walking history.
You're a dinosaur.
I
of all cool things.
I saw Empire Strikes Back in the theater.
You guys are nerds.
What? Nope.
I fell
These are
asleep.
historical moments.
I fell asleep when they re-released it in the theaters. I think it was The Empire. I fell asleep watching it in the theaters.
That's because you're an awful person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also hate.
Oh.
Yeah, this will freak you out, Annie. I hate Harry Potter.
You are an awful person. It's probably because he's a Hufflepuff.
Is he a Hufflepuff too?
Who, Nick?
Yeah, you think Nick's a
I
Hufflepuff?
mean, if he hates Harry Potter, that's the only thing that makes sense. Is he got
Wouldn't I-
sorted into the shittiest house?
Wouldn't I be the like a what is
It's not
it?
gonna be a Slytherin.
A Snape?
Oh,
Wouldn't I be
yeah.
a Snape?
No,
Snape was a teacher.
no, you
The
would.
teacher.
Oh.
You'd be
You
Slytherin.
would.
And
No,
fuck you, Mike, because I know that because of you. Thanks a lot.
I'm slowly imparting all this knowledge in you where you're going to be like, God damn it.
I'm a Slytherin.
Mhm.
But wait,
Maybe Ravencroft or Nick.
Ravenclaw.
Is that what you are?
So- no, not me. I forgot what I was.
there's a test we can take.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
dozens.
There is.
Don't do it.
There's only one real one. There's,
Yeah, you have to go to the Wizarding World website and take it and be sorted.
You have to put on the sorting hat, Nick.
An old hat that Mike continually jizzed in while he was single.
Wow.
You gonna sort out the X's and the Y's? What are you sorting?
So we have to have, he's going to do it.
Yes, you have to create an account.
Let's find
Oh,
out.
I'm not about to
no.
create an account. No.
Hufflepuff.
Take one of the fake ones.
I'm Hufflepuff.
You are a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I'll be Gryffindor.
No.
No, definitely not.
You know, it doesn't even
He's
matter.
just going to get straight up muggle.
It doesn't matter. Those places don't exist.
Squib.
Uh-huh.
I said it.
Squib.
Mic drop.
What did he say?
We didn't hear what you were saying. We were too busy calling you a squib.
Oh,
It's a
I
squib.
said those places don't exist, so doesn't really matter.
Oh,
They do. That's what a squib would say.
that's what a squib would say. A squib is somebody that's from a family with magic that has no magic. So,
It's like the worst
A dud.
equivalent of the redheaded stepchild.
Got it.
Okay, Mike, what do you have to plug?
Pencil for Hire on Instagram or www.pencilforhire.com.
How do you spell that, Mike?
Don't ask him to spell words. He's just here to look pretty.
Is that it? You don't want to
Spell it
plug
out.
your awesome comic?
I got tired of it. I don't know. I got to put more of them together. So, no.
Okay. All right, fine. Be that
He
way.
has to create the post midlife crisis banging 20-year-olds portion.
Yeah, if I come back to it, then that's where it'll have to start up again. Post divorce.
Watch, Rob. He's going to buy a Porsche pretty soon.
Nah.
I could see
Get a
it.
Mustang. They're gonna have like a
That's not.
crisis.
Yeah.
I can't see him doing that.
It would be wrecked in like a nanosecond. And he'd be like, "What's-"
I think if
No.
you
and
went-
now this is why we don't have nice things.
Yeah. I
it's,
could.
I
That's
think if
not
Mike
something-
were to go crazy, he'd get like the hybrid Accord or something like that.
Oh, that's so lame.
I'd still want the mileage. I'd still want the yeah. Does it still get like 60 miles to the gallon or no?
No, it's like
It's
40.
Prius. When he told me that, I was like, God damn it.
That was almost
They
a
have a
deal
Prius?
breaker.
It's a fucking Prius.
The Prius was
I got a
almost a
Prius.
deal breaker. Yeah, right? See, 60
got a
miles
Prius.
a gallon. Come on.
Yeah,
We got
Sharon.
two.
Apparently,
We got two Priuses here.
apparently
We got
that
the first-
dries women up.
Oh, they love it. Where I'm at.
It does. It really does. It was still, and now nope. It's
We're-
like the Sahara down
This-
there.
This will crack your mind. I actually have first generation. I mean,
Oh,
We lost him.
Oh,
We lost him.
We
it's
lost
okay.
ya.
He's just talking about Priuses.
dang it. It froze.
I'll
There
take
you
a
are.
picture of mine and I'll show it to you. And you can like, what the heck is that? That's a Prius, the first prototypes.
Wow.
Sorry.
God.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He was right at the top. No, I think that's smart. That's cool.
All right, this is devolving into chaos. CharRon, what do you got to plug?
Catch me on I Am Big Poetry Podcast. And also, you can also catch me with my co-host. Well, I'm the producer. With the co-host, Steph Sanders, and also Chrissy Nong on Off the Chains. That is off, OFF, DA, change, CHANGE.
How very urban of you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll do the typewriter too. We have those big hammer pants.
Yeah, you gotta send me the graphic for Off the Chain so I can pop it up.
Most definitely. I will put it that.
Yeah. Robert.
Well, he doesn't want to plug it, but I'll plug it. His comic collection is called Clumsy Love. It's too good of a fucking name to waste. And it's an autobiographical collection of like 600 comics of his life before and after he got married and had kids. And I always looked forward to them because they would come out online like 3 times a week, and I'd actually bug you, hey dude, where's your shit? So
nice.
If you click a link in the Stand Up Dads podcast show notes, you'll see that. We do that every week. It's me and Mike. We talk about parenting and throwing some dick jokes. This week, we are going to be talking about how to get your fucking kids out of the house when they're too old. And we may actually follow that up with boomerang kids, but we're still working on that.
Just throw them out. Throw them out and lock the door. That's what my parents did.
I'm saying, give me five ways of getting rid of your kid.
I don't have my notes on me now.
They overstayed their welcome.
There's bleach.
Stop feeding them.
Rat poison.
Bleach.
Charge them rent
while they're alive still. Yeah, that was what I say. Charge them rent.
Well, yeah, I'm not about to give bleach to a dead kid. I mean, come on now.
Artie Lang.
Turn their room into a gym before they even move out. That's what my mom did to me.
Walk around the house naked.
Yeah.
Just all sorts of, just make it so it's not so, stop doing things for them. So that they, make it sound really cool, how all the cool shit they can do on their own.
Yeah. Bend your wife over the island and have them come in for dinner, but don't stop. That'll get them out of the house.
The boobs are in the potatoes.
Yeah.
Sell your house and start traveling. All right. See you later.
Change your identity.
You have nowhere to come back to. So good luck.
I think that explains the popularity of RVs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a moving target.
Yes, that does.
So anyway, check that shit out.
Yeah, that'll be a short episode. Seriously, just kick them out of the house, lock the door, and be like, come back when the streetlights come on. Like, all right, I just got to ask this. So, all these parents, I've already asked Rob this. Is it really that unsafe compared to when we were growing up that you can't just be like, leave, come back when the lights come on?
No.
Depends on the area.
It depended back then too.
I mean, yeah, but it really does depend on the area where you're at and how much you know. I mean, nowadays, not many people know their next door neighbors or their neighbors.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
they would if you let them get out.
Less. Yeah.
I'm seriously, my kid. Every time we go out and we see someone walking, he's like, "Hi," and he's just fucking. I'm like,
I hope he keeps that for so long because you lose it later on in life.
Dude, he's trying to get me divorced or something because he has a knack for finding like attractive women and going, hi. I'm like, we're going to go here to do this. Do you know my dad's like, fuck, dude, shut up.
And then she says, no, I don't. He's like, yeah, bitch.
Yeah. That's the other thing.
Yeah, bitch.
Give me your wingman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to hook you up with that.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
I want 2 Christmases.
I want 2 Christmases.
It's better than those McDonald visits.
Oh, those are sad. I've seen those before. The dads just haven't
supervised those before.
Really? They need at McDonald's.
Social worker. I had to do like supervised visits for CPS.
Oh, that's so awkward.
Oh man.
Yeah, it is a little bit awkward because most of the time for those, the parents can't get along. And then the kids are like, look, and then the parents are just arguing. The worst one is when you go to the actual CPS office and supervise them and try to make the rooms all cute, but it's just all dead inside.
Aw.
Much like the father. All right, follow me on Twitter at the Big Nick J. We are offending people left and right, unfortunately. I don't mean to, just happens.
Do it with a smile.
Well, there's no tone in text, so I think that's the issue.
We offend because we care.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, Annie, since you're the esteemed guest, and I just realized the only girl here, you get to pick which of the random topics we will get into first. So the first one is a study that should not have been paid for. And the other is a list of the top things that people shoved in their orifices.
This is hard.
That's not what we asked.
You know what?
Where's your hand right now?
That's why I said this is hard. Let's go with the study that should not have been paid for, because I think I know a lot of weird things that have been shoved in people's orifices.
All right.
You would think.
Yeah.
Sticking with the study. Blow my mind.
It's a study about things that have been shoved in the God damn it, Nick.
Gerbil can survive it.
All righty. So apparently, this study concluded that heterosexual men act differently around women with visibly erect nipples. Shocker.
No shit.
Water is
this
wet.
This is true.
Yeah, no
as soon as I bust my tits out, Mike loses his mind.
Yeah, my IQ, I go to lizard brain. I can't speak in complete sentences anymore.
I can't tell you how many times I have to tell Mike, my eyes are up here.
Nice. Is it chilly in here, Rob?
Oh, are you cold? Let me turn the AC down a couple degrees. Oh, no, we don't have any blankets.
So I think one thing I think is funny with this is they showed them pictures of women with different nipples as far as erect goes, but to make sure facial expression cues didn't influence the participant, the faces of the women were obscured. Yeah, I don't think their faces were a problem. If you're showing men tits, I'm sorry.
Well, they're clothed,
but still,
they weren't showing naked women. They were just showing women with, a shirt on that just happened to be poking through.
I mean, isn't that why we have wet t-shirt contests and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that men perceived women with nipple erection as more deserving of altruism.
If you have your nipples pierced, they're hard most of the time.
Yes.
Yeah. So one thing I think is funny is they were asked a range of questions to, test their change in attitudes, such as, would you lend this woman $100? Would you help her if her car was breaking down? Or would you provide tutoring sessions?
Tutoring. Yes, man, please teach me. Clearly, you know all the things.
So apparently, of course, I don't know why I said apparently. I mean, it's very obvious. Men perceived women with nipple erection as more deserving of altruism.
I love that.
I know it works.
But
Mike, give me $100.
This goes to show you the cattiness of women. Heterosexual women did not perceive the women with nipple erections as being more deserving of altruistic behavior and did not want to include them into their social groups. Fucking bitches.
I can just totally.
Am I not going to help you? But you can't sit with us, Becky.
What a slut! What is she wearing? You can see her nipples from here.
With their hard nipples. Get out of here.
She thinks she's all that. Yeah, I can totally picture that. So yeah, but this is a study. I don't know how much they spent to do this, but what a fucking joke.
Yeah. Yeah, the answer's already there.
Stupid.
The team notes that the image of the woman were attractive.
It's funny that they only interviewed heterosexual women. You throw in like a bisexual or lesbian girl in there. I wonder the answer would be the same as the heterosexual men.
Good point. But I don't know. So the moral of the story is
Make sure your
Basically-
nipples are hard all the time.
Yeah, because you could get $100 from a random person. Random person will help you if your car's broken down, or they'll offer you tutoring sessions even though you don't need it.
see, I would help someone with a broken down car, nipples or not. I wouldn't lend them $100. And tutoring sessions, I'm too stupid. So
Yeah,
like-
this is
It just
Anyway.
seems so random, the questions, because the first two are ones where you could say someone comes up to you out of nowhere. But the tutoring's so like, no one's going to be like, will you tutor me? Like, it's a weird one that would be tied to whether or not they have erect nipples, you know?
and there have been studies done with like waitresses, it's pretty
Yes.
well known that hot waitresses get better tips than not hot waitresses.
I think- Just being hot in our society kind of gets you far.
They say
Well-
blondes get more money in tips than brunettes.
It's amazing that I'm a failure.
all righty. Let's get to the piece de resistance of a list of things that get shoved in people's orifices.
Oh, we're just gonna go there anyway.
So this is from the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission's database of emergency room visits.
Wow.
All descriptions are verbatim, okay? Meaning they were written down on a EHR, like an electronic health record.
That's funny.
So for years, I mean, nothing, out of the ordinary.
Coffee grounds,
I know. Jeez.
Toy
bobby
sword.
pin.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think we've all sort of had like, instead of a Q-tip, we put something else in there to get the wax out. Toy sword. I can see that.
Patient's wait, scroll up. Patient's sibling put a piece of paper in patient's right ear, trying to show him a magic trick. Take shower with earplugs in the ears to attempt to prevent water from going in. Now earplug is stuck.
Look at this one. Found a bead and placed it in his ear so he wouldn't lose it. There's a lot of he's on here.
I'm going to ask it. What's the weirdest things you guys have put in your body?
Hey, out.
Right as he shows up.
Oh, no. He's gonna get, oh, he's getting a hugging break.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Oh,
Well,
and he heard this whole broadcast and he's traumatized. That's what it is.
our YouTube views just
join
went up.
in.
No,
He's like, I got something to contribute.
then it'll be the most liked video and not for the appropriate reasons.
Yeah.
Hi, Rob.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Let's see. A tooth. That's a weird thing to shove in your ear.
Was sleeping when her 4-year-old child broke wooden tip of a paintbrush and put it in her ear.
By the way, Annie,
Oh.
we'll after we do this list, we'll answer your question as far as the weirdest thing we've shoved in ourselves.
All right.
We will. I promise. Was sleeping
I'm
when
not going to let you guys forget.
I'm
Oh
fine.
no, I'm fine with it.
I just didn't want to say it in front of my kid.
He's like a 5-inch dildo. A nail.
Ouch.
Let's
Probably
see.
trying to get earwax out. You get desperate sometimes.
Yeah. Piece of wicker clothes hamper. You're an idiot. All right, so that's cool. Nose,
Ray.
earplug, confetti, candy wrapper, fake diamond.
I think you missed one. Go back up a little bit.
What?
Keep going.
Airsoft pellet.
Keep going. Oh
No, it goes ear, then nose.
Yeah, okay.
Toy car tire, toy
Googly
lizard
eye.
tail, yeah, sponge.
Sister's hair. 2 batteries. What size?
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's not specific enough. Is it a AAA or like a D?
Oh.
There's a big size difference.
I mean, these
camping batteries.
That's what she said.
the reason I could see shoving like a peanut in there is because then you like blow it out and you like shoot it at someone. So I
yeah.
could see this.
I shoved Play-Doh up my nose when I was a kid,
Oh, geez.
like all the way up my nose. I was so proud. I showed my mom too. She was like, "What?" And she's like, "I'm like it."
How'd you get it out?
She had to take me to the ER, and they had to remove it.
Sweet.
Oh, so
You were on this list.
yeah.
I am on this list.
I was about to say 1 year she was on it.
It just got kinkier as I got older.
And let's see, is there any Play-Doh? Nope.
No.
There was clay. Go up. Oh,
Was
was
there
that
clay?
in the ear? Might have been in the ear. I saw clay.
Nope, I shoved it right up my
Must
nose.
have been in
Sweet.
the ear.
Sister's hair. That's kinky.
Yeah.
So
All right.
throat. That's scary.
Must be in the deep south.
Yeah, throat, disposable straw, metal straw, plastic
jail
American-
wristband.
A small American flag at the bottom.
A bee or a wasp. Okay, that's not purposeful.
That flew in.
Well,
Sucked.
I mean,
Oh my
you can't assume that any of these were purposeful.
God. Yeah.
Glow stick.
Penis.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that doesn't get stuck.
Hope it doesn't break.
but no. Get down. The next category is penis.
Yeah, we're getting to that.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Now
Sewing needle in the throat.
So penis. We have a cock plug, tongue ring, balloon.
What is a cock plug? I could assume what it is, but
What's a cock plug?
I've never used a cock plug before. I know what a cock ring is.
Sure. Tongue ring got stuck in there.
All right.
I can see how that could happen.
Oh, metal screw in his urethra to cause an erection.
Oh.
He tried to sound
Pictures of that on the internet when I was like 11. I saw a guy took like a little tiny little metal wrench and shoved it right up his pee hole.
No.
There is a
sound himself. It's called sounding.
Yeah, there is a thing where that turns guys on.
No.
Yep, that's the porn I watched when I was
Like some
younger.
people have taken a drill inside of it.
No.
Yeah.
Has had a marble in his penis for the past 4 years and decided he needs it removed.
4 years.
4 years is long enough. It's time to move on.
Ah, I can't even look at this.
Look at that. A
Your
wire
dick hurt?
hanger.
Oh,
He's trying to do like a pre-abortion.
Glue. I just didn't want to have to pee, so I just filled it in with glue.
Shit. I was thinking they used it as like a weird form of lube, but that works.
Playing with phone and fell asleep. When he woke up, his stylus was in his urethra.
Oh, sure.
Injury occurred 4 days ago and he didn't seek treatment for it.
Oh.
Nah, he was just shoving it up there and he got embarrassed.
All right.
yeah, I can't
Vagina.
look at this.
Mike's having an issue.
I can't even look at this. The other list.
So vagina, shampoo bottle, battery, pill bottle, small vibrator, large vibrator, paper clips.
Ouch.
Patient was intoxicated 4 months ago, placed a crumble of tinfoil inside vagina.
Why?
Part of a slinky. I love that.
Eyebrow pencil, a screw,
A bag
pen.
of
3 bags of meth.
3 bags of meth.
A bullet.
A baby shoe.
Good Lord, that must have
I
been
remember-
stretched.
I remember a girl sent me pictures. She actually put a champagne bottle up her vagina. I was like, "Were you trying to say something?" I was like,
She was trying to say,
Said
come
I
over
could
and
do
pop
it.
it.
"It's like, I'm
Yeah.
do it." Like,
All right, now for the ass.
You wrecked them.
Multiple marbles. Multiple.
Very specific.
Oh,
What?
put a pencil up rectum. Now not
was
able to sit.
I think what would be funny is if we went through this and had to guess which one is male, which one is female. Because nail polish bottle,
That's definitely not a guy.
shaving gel bottle, that's probably a woman too.
Aerosol container.
That's a dude.
Jeez.
That's very vague too.
A
Patient reports-
screwdriver in the anus. Handle fell off.
Oh yeah, the screwdriver. Yep.
Patient reports inserting a deodorant spray can inside his rectum last night as he was constipated. How is that going to help?
Well, look at this shampoo bottle in his rectum that
For
he
the same
placed there
reason.
because he thought he was constipated. Small foam football. Holy
Oh my
shit.
God. A stick.
Oh, look at this one says the gender was intoxicated and is uncertain if she used her anal beads or not. Can't find them at home. None found in ER exam.
That's awesome.
That's wow.
That's
A vibrator,
Vibrator
stuck
ring?
in rectum. Vibrator still on.
This is hilarious. Not only a 5-inch dildo, but some have a 6, some have a 7, some have a 10. Goddamn size
Apple?
queens.
an apple.
A
not
toy
very-
shark.
At least that's aerodynamic.
Baby shark. Do, 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 do. Baby shark. Do, 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 do.
Plastic turtle.
Newspaper.
Yeah, I did it so I know when they're coming.
To make a grand entrance.
I failed her.
A remote control. Ooh.
3 weeks ago, he was drunk and put a light bulb up his rectum.
That remote control was at the end of an argument, probably. You know? Oh yeah, motherfucker.
All right, Rob, what did you say about the 6 magic markers?
Yeah. So were they like one at a time, or were they like bundled together?
Oh, the one with the top.
Yeah. No. I mean, were they long way, or were they like put together? Like,
Yep.
Like a
One
bundle?
at a time
six-shooter.
or all together.
Christmas lights?
Christmas lights.
I
That
mean,
brings Christmas spirit to another level.
I was going to say anal beads, but you're festive. This one's great. Put dildo into rectum 2 days ago and was performing daily activities with it in place. When riding lawnmower, the dildo slid inside the rectum completely.
It just doesn't seem hygienic. Like, I mean, you should probably take it out and wash it and not leave it there for 2 days.
picturing a dude with a John Deere hat on a lawnmower.
All right. So one thing we were curious about is we saw pooparoo toys. And we were like,
There it is.
That
What is
sounds
it?
interesting.
Uh-oh.
Oh, not what I expected.
It's these round bad boys.
I mean, who looks at that? and
What did it
looks
start
at a
at?
child's toy and is like, I'm going to shove that up my ass. Like, that's just a new level of trauma for that kid.
I know.
Well, it's also very let's watch. It's very
Hopefully they're not-
malleable.
Super squishy. I absolutely love these. Not only are they squishy, they are stretchy. You can stretch them this way. You can stretch them any way you want. Plus, they make noises with their mouth. As you guys
It
can see,
looks
That's
like
not
it
all they do.
fits on your
and when you squeeze them
cock.
together,
It's a cock ring.
it's almost kissing or eating with its mouth open. All right, let's open up the
Sucking dick.
Yeah, so that's a
Now, it
pooparoo.
has a toilet. Now, did they put
One
the
of those little
toy?
toys that you put on your penis. It looks like that mouth will be.
Yeah, it's a cock ring, babe. Use one. You know what that is.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I wonder if the pooparoo toy
then you
has
guys,
stuff in it
guess
like this.
what? Oh my goodness, look, it's coming out. It's pooping out poop. It's pooping out a hamburger and a cupcake. What? All right, we have 3.
What? I was shoved up a dude's ass.
Yeah, hopefully they were planning to keep it after that and not like, I'll just use it and then clean it really good.
Well, if you think about it, that's probably their kid's toy. Like,
I
have you
know.
guys ever looked at your kid's toy and been like, I want to shove this somewhere?
Never thought that.
Like a Harry Potter wand? You never look at that and go,
Mike?
I'd like to ring that bell kind of thing.
I mean,
I don't want one in, I do not want a wand in my ass either. She's all, she's like, would that do it? No. Even Harry Potter themed, I don't want anything up my ass.
Mike, you're just
Even
being
Harry Potter
that
theme.
one other time we almost used it.
Oh, for you.
Yeah.
Oh, for you. Yeah.
holy
That's magic.
shit. I love how
That's
CharRon
magic.
is just.
But that was a
eyes
magical
wide.
moment.
I like how
Did you-
how that voice went out. That
Did you do some Latin phrase when you brought that in?
The magical, yeah.
Contagiosum.
put in a case or something and then open it up? Like,
We're about to get ridiculous in here.
ridiculous.
I know
I
that
like
one.
ridiculous. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know something about Harry Potter. So it's a thing that does something when you say it and point a wand somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It
Somewhere.
makes dicks hard.
It makes dicks hard, that one.
Well, that's the Harry Potter I never saw. By the way, there is a parody called Harry Potter. It's pretty interesting. You guys should watch it.
Yeah, Mike was trying to do some questionable fan fiction for Harry Potter, and I told him this is why he should never teach at a real school.
You should do it. I mean, 50 Shades of Grey was fan fiction from Twilight movies.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Probably.
I didn't know that.
Those movies were disappointing. They were not that kinky. Ooh, wow, she got spanked. Please.
Did you ever read the story of O?
Like
No.
Othello?
No, the story of O.
Is it about an
fucked.
orgasm?
No, it's about a woman named O, and she's like being trained and all this stuff. I had a rough time with that one because I'm not a kink dude, at least not like that way. So it just I don't know. Check it out. It was like, I don't think the author is even, I don't think it has an author that's claimed it.
You're not into degradation, torture play?
French author Anne Desclasse.
Under the pen name.
Oh, she would be French.
Yeah, all right, let's see this. Story of O is a female submission involving a beautiful Parisian fashion photographer named O, who is taught to be constantly available for oral, vaginal, and anal intercourse, offering herself to any male who belongs to the same secret society as her lover.
She's regularly stripped, blindfolded, chained, and whipped. Her anus is widened by increasingly large plugs. Her labium is pierced, and her buttocks are branded. It's just this whole thing.
The only thing I take issue with is the stretching of the asshole, and then I don't think I'd want my asshole plug or branded. But everything else is a fair game.
I was gonna say,
sure, but she. And this also came out in 1955, which is fucking crazy. But cool. In reading it,
labia piercing.
You don't really get that it was all that consensual. Which I had a rough time with because she's doing it because she's into the guy.
Yeah.
But not, and he just treats her like
he's passing around. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just.
Okay.
That's the part I had a rough time with.
That is a kink, though.
I know.
That is a kink being passed around and used.
Not my thing.
It's based on a Marquis de Sade, so I mean his shit was intense.
Oh yeah, he's wild.
I loved his was it Justine? Justine was an interesting one. Have you guys read?
He wrote a lot of real kink shit.
The best was I forgot the story, but in Marquis de Sade they just finished having sex and he says, "I want you to present your ass to me and fart on me." That was like actual dialogue from a story he fucking wrote.
All right.
And then she did, and he said it smelled like aristocracy.
Nice.
Nice. Or smell like aristocracy.
Start saying that every time you fart on me in your sleep.
Smelled like aristocracy.
And bullshit.
Just call them the royal family.
So I was like,
wow.
So does anybody have anything else before we head out?
Oh, we're supposed to answer the question. So,
oh yes,
you're supposed to answer the question.
The biggest anal thing I had is a hand.
Yikes!
Hand?
Yes,
a whole hand.
You got the whole fist up there.
Jesus.
Or I think she said only got the duck. And I freaked.
Yeah. That's enough.
Yeah, that's more than enough, buddy.
Like you walk exceptionally well.
Yeah. I've never shoved anything inside my body. I've put my penis on weird things, as most boys do.
Yeah, if you have a teenage boy at home and you leave him alone, he's fucking your whole house.
Yeah.
Let's try the couch cushions. Let's try between the fridge doors. Let's try this.
The apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
Swarm in there.
Yeah, like this is probably the weirdest thing. Is these water wiggles.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that. Oh, that you put your junk in?
Yeah.
Yeah, the jerker trainer.
Yeah.
Although I don't remember them having things in them.
No, mine
seems like it would be ouchy.
Mine was like this.
Yeah, we called them water weenies.
Yeah, mine had just
you
like
didn't
glitter.
need a 9.5-inch long one.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't need that. I think the
4-inch.
The best thing was the day after I did it, I brought it to school and I let all my friends play with it and all the teachers touch it. And then
what did that do for you, Nick?
Oh, that was hilarious. Especially because you'd see the girls and the guys would be like, "Oh, look at it! Oh, it keeps moving," and I'm like, "Yeah, my dick was in that."
Do you fuck a water wiggle?
No, I'd already seen these water wiggles.
Mike was very vanilla.
Oh, you did. We had them in All Saints.
Did we?
We called them water weenies.
I have no recollection of this at all. So sad. My memory's so shot.
Owen heard.
He could be making it up too, though.
I don't think he's making it up.
A water weenie?
You fucked a water weenie.
Didn't fuck with. I am the most vanilla of this. I'm glad that Nick at least didn't have anything that he shoved into him because I haven't done any of that either.
No, because it's exit.
I don't want nothing. I was afraid of
What's so what did I miss?
He's talking about his first gay experience.
It was with Father O'Brien.
No, I haven't shoved anything.
Nothing. Yeah.
You haven't even like slapped it on the table or something?
Oh no, like that's different. Because she had asked what we had stuck in ourselves. I haven't stuck nothing because I always was afraid of like extra afraid of like any, I wouldn't put anything in me like that. But like, yeah, I would run around. I remember as a kid, just like going against the corner of like a table and just going like, oh, this is nice. Hope no one comes in, Like that's different. No, that's just a guy. Yeah. Like that. That's different. But putting something in me, no.
What, you think you're better?
I just don't want it.
You don't. How do you know?
He's got a dildo in him right now.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm about to go ride a riding lawnmower. Just gonna get my John Deere hat.
Gonna leave it in.
I like picturing they have America's Make America Great Again hat on and ride around with the dildo in there.
That would be hilarious.
I like my vibrating butt plug when I do chores around the house.
Yeah, put my name in the paper.
Well, I have used a key to try to clean out an ear because it was driving me nuts, which was a bad idea. And then other than that, it's just like finger. I have had in the
what happened with the key?
Nothing. It just didn't work. It just freaked me out. Like it was just one of those things where it turned out it was just like some ear hair that was growing in wrong. So it did clear that out. It was yeah. So
all right, we'll get to the finger.
Finger in the butt and let's see.
Father O'Brien.
Yeah. And so I got a nice Snicker bar and a Pepsi out of that.
Can you tell you were a good boy afterwards?
Of course.
I'm removing your sins.
Yeah. And did the enema thing just because I needed it at the time. And that was weird. But I could see how someone could get used to that. So nothing exciting.
The finger in the ass or the enema?
Both. Why or?
Don't Rob, did you ask for it though?
For
get consent.
The finger.
Trying to think. I think the first time it was just like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, okay, I'll just shut up.
You're like, hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And then, but unfortunately you can't smell that.
Wow.
Did she give you a dirty Sanchez afterwards?
No.
Oh.
Did she at least cuddle you a little bit afterwards? Aftercare is important.
After washing hands, and I had to go wipe. That just felt wrong. I'll never forget how violated I felt because I always joke around about it. I get disappointed if I go to the doctor and I don't get a finger in the ass. But there was one where I did get it and she used so much fucking lube, which I appreciate, but there was no cleanup. She's like, all right, you can go now. And I'm like, I just felt so dirty. So I actually had to go to the bathroom to clean up. And it just, do you guys go through that with like the gynecology visits? Like, are you all lubey and nasty?
I mean, yeah, you get all loopy afterwards because they shove like what looks like a giant duckbill all the way up into you and stretch you open and poke your cervix. And none of you guys have experienced this, but a bruised cervix is not fun. Like the G-spot is like very close to it, but it hits differently when it's like that. It's a whole different experience from the gyno. And then when that shit gets bruised, like the act of getting a bruised cervix is great, but afterwards when that shit's bruised, it hurts. He bruised my cervix not that long ago. Oh my God. I was like, don't fucking touch me for like 2 days.
Rock on.
I'm learning so much about Mike.
You.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry you got bruised, Andy, but Mike, yeah.
Now you have to bruise his P spot.
I mean,
bruise that prostate, Annie.
Good for you. I didn't even know women had
bruise my cervix, but he won't let me peg him.
Hey.
Sexism on display.
He's a giver, not a receiver.
How much did you pay her to say all this shit, Mike?
This is not true. He likes both. He likes giving and receiving very much. He's gonna yell at me after this.
I can tell.
Tell the truth.
There's some bruising in your future.
I'm okay with that.
No, not you, Mike.
Mike's a little red.
Man.
So we'll send a link to your mom to make sure she listens to this episode. Okay.
Yeah.
So I had to go do an ultrasound today for my liver, and yeah, so I went in today and had a nice Indian woman take me to the back, put on the little gel. It was warm. I was like surprised by that. I was like, it was warm.
Yeah, they warm it up now.
And yeah, they got the warm gel and everything. I was like, oh, cool. And then she put the wand on and then just started rubbing into my, and I was like,
Yeah,
this is a little
rub.
uncomfortable. And she said, turn on your left side. And basically my butt's pointed at her. And sure crap enough, I was holding in a fart as long as I possibly can because I didn't want this lady to get one good spot and go. But she'll tell me sometimes, stop breathing. It's like, hold your breath.
You know what though? That gas probably fucked up her scan. So you probably would have done her a favor if you let that out.
It was debatable. I was trying hard to hold. I held through the whole thing, but I had it. I was like, I was gonna let one on you.
It's like when I did a sleep study.
Was that? Yeah.
I did a sleep study, and
Yeah.
I fucking blew up that room. I was just farting up and I remember the woman, I don't know what she was. She wasn't a nurse or whatever, but she opened the door. She like walked in and took a step back, like, oh, because it just smelled like ass in there. It's like, you can get up now. That's fucking humiliating. You can't blame it on anybody else.
Fucking the mummy's tomb.
It was fucking horrific. I'm like, oh, don't come in here.
He died in there.
At least if I shit the bed, it would explain it, but not then.
Call the ambulance.
It's like, yeah, you don't need a CPAP, but you definitely need something with that ass. They prescribed me the mask just so I wouldn't smell it.
Just clear it when you can.
Oh, it's fucking horrible. I'm still embarrassed about that one.
That's
All
so
right.
funny, man.
We'll end it on farts, I guess.
Yay. We're mature.
I do have to say, Mike and Annie, thank you for coming on last minute.
Yes.
I definitely appreciate that.
Nice to meet
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully we can get you back on live.
Those are more
Who?
fun.
Yeah, those
Okay,
are
yeah.
more fun.
That'd be cool. Are you guys looking at places?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not really coming to fruition, it seems.
we're working on it. But
We'll figure it out. Once, Mike, one thing you can do is tell Rob to actually go to that place in Orangevale, ask them about an open mic, and if we can record our podcast there.
no, I need to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially because you don't.
We
no
could go
offense.
tomorrow after we record. If
Yeah.
we're there. Or yeah.
No offense. What do you got else going on, buddy?
You can go to it.
Got a fuck trophy.
All right, guys. Everybody, thank you again for coming on short notice, and everybody stay safe.
Mike, brace yourself.
Later, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.